didn't get the first part of this video filmed. Right, all it is, you've got a couple of M6 bolts there for the caliper. It's not very bright in here, so that's better. A couple of M6 bolts, and you've got that was a 12mm for the flexi hose. Take that off. The old, there's the old one, that'll be headed towards the bucket. Now what I usually do, I'll top that up and you start bleeding it through there first to get the fluid on to go. Right, so we've got the fluid topped up. All you do, slacken that off and pull the lever in, tighten that up and let it off. Push it down, slacken that off, and you should start to get. You just keep on doing that, make sure you top the fluid up, and you should get the fluid starting to bubble out there. There's no point to try to bleed out the caliper until you've done that. Now you could probably do it like that, but you'll be there forever and a day. So it's push down, slacken that off, tighten it up, let it off. Some of these can take a wee bit of bleeding, like. That's it coming through. You know, right, you just want it coming through like that. Just tighten that right up. Right, onto the back of it. What you have to do next is get the rear brake bleeder slackened. Now, I usually use a good socket for that, a deep socket. That's 8mm, because if you round that off or break that's game over basically. So, oh, right, so that's alright. It'd probably be an idea to give that a soak with WD-40 and check that before. Right, so what we do now, I've got a wee 8mm. Get that on there. Just got an old ball, a little bit hose on it. Right. I'll just slacken that off and see what's going to happen to start with. I'll get a few pumps just to get the fluid going. This is probably a two-man job doing this because my arm's not long enough to reach. I'll turn the steering, I can just get it. So it's basically the same as when you're bleeding the master cylinder. Pull the lever in and tighten the bleed screw. Let up. I'm actually getting a very faint brake, so hold the lever down, slacken that off. You can actually see, you can see the fluid actually coming through that hose. So it's a case of tighten that up again. doing with the lever. That's definitely coming through. I don't know if you can see that in that hose or not. Tighten that up and let the lever off. I'll check the fluid. Is fluid neat and topped up again? Right. Let that off. Tighten it up. Right, I'll keep on doing that. I'll do that about another dozen times. The brake blade. All I've done, I don't know if you can see that, I'll try and zoom in on that hose. That's, you can see the fluid in that. All you want to make sure to get the air out, you stop seeing air bubbles. That's it. It'd been better if I had somebody actually helping me with the brake lever, but I've managed. And what you do, which is quite important, after you've done that, take the hose off, just double check the bleed nipple, the tightness, and the other joint up at the master cylinder. Dry that off and just hold the brake lever and check for leaks, that's all. Make sure you're not getting leaks. Right, that's the cap on. I've dried all the joints off and I've checked for leaks, and we're getting a good lever. So that's that bit of the job done. The next part, I'm just waiting on the 3 shock absorbers. That's the new shock absorbers arrived for the quad. I'm just going to film bits of this because it's pretty straightforward. All you've got is a bolt there, that's a 17mm, I'm sure it's a 14 at the other end, and the same at the bottom. And all you have to do before you take that out, I'll film this bit, like, you have to put a block or a stand or a jack underneath the main frame just to support it. Right, so I'll get the 2 bolts out, and it's basically the same for the front and the back, but it's pretty straightforward. Right, for front of the quad, let's see, ignition on. Oh, reverse gear. Brakes working. I'm not very sure how these gears work, to be honest with you. Them in that thing. That's working. Back brakes are working.
trying to press the brake with my foot. Brakes are working. Steering feels a bit stiff. I should really check the tyres first. Brakes are not bad. Was a mistake. Shit. Oh, I'm covered in mud. So the gears are semi-automatic. I've never driven anything like this before. Bad brakes are working. Definitely. Get used to this, huh? Yeah, I'm fucking monkey. Right, that's playtime over. It goes. Oh shit. I'm gonna check these tyre pressures. I should have maybe done that at the start. Not bad. Holy shit. Oops. Right, let's see. Oh. Right. Tyre pressures, they were all about 10, so I pumped them up to about 16. But this one here, that tyre valve just came off when I connected the pump. It's just the rubber's perished totally. So I'm gonna have to split the tyre away from the rim. Another job. It goes not bad. Splitting the tyre away from the rim. I just stood it and that came off. Not too bad. Just a case of cutting that out. Right, I've got a new tyre valve. Now that split off there not too bad, so what I'm going to do Gonna have to cut the old one out. Right, that's what's left of the old one. Right, new one. Unscrew the cap. A bit of soapy water. Juggle it into the wheel. I'd probably be better getting some washing up liquid for that. Right, screw that onto that. That's just a core remover. Right. And I've just dropped the tyre valve into the tyre, haven't I? Right. So, imagine dropping that in the tyre. What's that? Wally. Right, well that's probably worked out better. Screw that on. Right, that's not going anywhere now. Right. I'll get this. There's one a gale here today. Best way to do this, like. Right, that's it on. I've got the valve through. I screwed that on. That's a valve core remover. Screwed that on. Put that through there. And put a pair of pliers at the side of it. And just lever that up. There's a special tool for that. Right? Unfortunately I've not got one. Right, that's it on. That's ready to fit back onto the quad.